God, official turntablist of the battle rap community. Listen to me every Tuesday night on the block105.com. Battle Rap Radio Music Show, 7 p.m. every Tuesday. The block105.com. Check me out. Only playing battle rappers music. Been doing it for a while now. Only one doing it. Only one representing the battle rap community. Mixing, blending, cutting, and scratching. Only music from battle rappers. Let's get on to business. This blog is about Caution. 757 Caution out of Virginia. You know what I mean? Made her bones. Newport News area, you know what I mean? All throughout Virginia, Richmond, everywhere. Hampton, you know what I mean? Very big name out there. Very well known out there. But before battle rap, was already an MC. Was already doing her thing. You know what I mean? On top of that, a nurturer, a mother. It's hard. A lot of y'all, respectfully, male battle rappers, y'all not nurturers. You know what I mean? These women got more to face when they battle rapping or in, hip hop period. You know what I mean? They got more responsibility, usually. You know what I mean? With that being said, she overcome all odds in only 29 months of battle rap. She only been around for 29 months. She been here less than 2.5 years and has come this far in such a short time. You got to give it up to Caution. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She's the type, she wasn't in the cool club. It wasn't who she knew. None of that. Like, she made her bones, you know what I mean, in her own area. You seen her on Showtime, you know what I mean, against Rose Rowe. Seen her against Jericho and We Go Hard. Just that quick, after 2 verse tracker published battles, you know what I mean? She's on RBE already. I believe it was on 1SK. I was there. I was on stage. I've seen her already, but I never saw her in person at that point. You know what I mean? And she just pops up in like late winter, like March 2022. You know what I mean? It was still kind of during the pandemic. It was the morning after Midnight Madness in Forest Park, Georgia. You know what I mean? Surf had his card that lasted to 5:30 in the morning. Man, we all got like 2-3 hours sleep. Had to turn around, spin, go to RBE, you know what I mean, get straight to it. And here goes Caution battling against Fresh the Great, who we know from She Goes Hard mainly, you know what I mean, and throughout the Carolinas, throughout the South, Fresh the Great was making her name at the time. But she goes up against Fresh the Great and rips the stage apart. Might have been the performer of the whole event. It was like 100,000 battles that day. You know what I mean? Going straight to it. She was remarkable. I mean, ever since then, she never took her foot off the gas, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. I mean, let's break it down. I call her top tier. Some of you may disagree, but I got good arguments here. I mean, she was 2022 Rookie of the Year. It is what it is. She started out late 2021, early 2022. And she steamrolled all the way through that year, just taking out everyone, just destroying everybody. And whoever she didn't destroy, even if it was debatable, you can't say she clearly lost nothing, at least not that year. You know what I mean? Let's look at the accolades. I mean, she's always have an active schedule. Sometimes she'll have back-to-back battles, you know what I mean, a week apart with the same opponent. The Bonnie Godiva saga was crazy. Both them women, they got it in twice on 2 different major leagues in a 6-day period. And they both, you know what I mean, they both performed very well. You know what I mean? How do you write for someone again after you just had an epic battle and you got to turn around and battle in a tournament? Crazy. We used to break it down. She became a top-tier battler in about 25 to 28 months. That's all it took for her. I mean, we've seen other women, who elevated quick in battle rap, came out of nowhere and kicked the door down, but not as quick as her. We've seen Prestavia. Arguably, maybe Prestavia, if her. has done more in a shorter amount of time. Prestavia busted out on the scene. You could almost say it about Yoshi G, but she had a slower start. Even her start wasn't as fast as Caution, and Caution eliminated Yoshi G in the tournament during her run. Yoshi G's run was like from, mid 2017 to early 2020s when she started making a whole lot of noise after 2020, after her RBE 1SK versus J2 and being on, platforms such as URL, Queen of the Ring, you know what I mean? But that came, and then she blew up really after that. So I can't really even count Yoshi G. Chirac kind of came out of nowhere and was kicking down doors. She might be just as active as Caution, but even Chirac didn't get as far. They were in the same tournament. She did not get as far as Caution. You know what I mean? Caution got farther than anyone in a 2-year period that I've ever seen in the history of female battle rap. It's ridiculous. Like I said, she's always had an active schedule going back to back with her battles. She has about 20 battles, I think 19, in between 18 and 21 battles. She's got about 20 battles in a 24-month window, time bracket, time period. That's a lot. That's a lot for someone who's just starting out. She was 2022 Rookie of the Year, like I mentioned earlier. And within that, she had each year she had a serious run. She started off slow as far as taking a break in the beginning of this year. She's got a great battle in with Gwitty. But then now, you got to look at it. She's got 5 battles in a 69-day period this summer. She's going to be battling all summer back to back. The 29th of June. What else? Is it the 6th of July or early July, again in July, August, September, and now Hustle's calling her out. Hustle might try to drag her over to URL or wherever this battle can happen. When Hustle call you out, she don't call out too many females. When Hustle call you out, you're probably going to battle, and you're probably going to get a big check to come with it. And it's probably going to define your career. Whatever point you are in your career, it's going to define your career after you battle Hustle. How you fared, how it turned out for you. You know what I mean? If she battles Hustle by the end of the year, you're looking at someone who started out with 1 battle the first half of the year and might end up with anywhere from 7 to 10 battles for her Wody run for 2024. When they judging her in the spring of 2025 about her 2024 run, they can safely say that she's going to have at least a half dozen battles, 6 complete 3-round battles. You know what I mean? And she's going to be on major leagues. Remy going to spin the block. Remy going to book her again. That's going to happen 40 years out. And on top of that, you never know. She could be on URL, maybe, or maybe even a bigger platform. For all we know, she could be on what K-Shine putting together right now. Something monumental. If Remy does have another tournament before the year's out, she could come back and claim the title. There's a lot of ways this can go. She might take a couple 1-rounders before the year's out. We don't know. After her summer schedule, if she's rolling through the competition like that and she feels inspired, you never know. She might slide in, like I say, instead of 6 battles, it might be close to 10. She might get a double-digit battles in there, you know what I mean, and really have a good case for her Wody run. But you got to look at strength of schedule over the last 3 years, too. Like, she don't take no shit opponents, you know what I mean? No disrespect to anybody on her resume and her schedule. She took some real battles against males, females, some lower names, some mid-tier names, some top tiers. You see what she did in the tournament, just rolling through the competition. C3, I mean, she didn't have a bad battle in the championship. This is another thing. Caution will never give you no trash battles. It's an opinionated sport. You can say she won, lost, debatable, however you want to judge it. But however you have it, she gave it her all. She gave you a show. Don't look at the opponent and how they fared against Caution. Look at what she did in her 3-round battles. She give you 3 solid rounds. You know what I mean? She might have had 1 off round. You know what I mean? And she might have had 1 off round in her life. You know what I mean? If she got beat in battles, in certain battles, and you can't even count them on one hand, if you do think she lost battles, if she got beat, the other person was just better that night. You know what I mean? But she always give you a show. She's a safe booking. She's someone that you should pay well if you're booking her and treat her well because she's going to give you a show. She's going to give you great performance, great bars, memorable moments. You know what I mean? It's worth your while to treat her right. If you're a league owner or a platform, someone's running a battle rap platform, take care of Caution because she's one of the women that's not going to let you down. You know what I mean? As far as what you get, the product, you know what I mean, that you pay for is what you're going to get. That's what I'm meaning to say. Plenty of accolades, like I said. Top Lady Brick during this process. You know what I mean? You can say it's debatable. You can a lot of people say Raw Image defeated her. You know, I doubt she would think that, but a lot of people say Raw Image defeated her. They said she's lost battles on RBE. Everybody loses battles. Ain't nobody going undefeated in this ish. Nobody. You know what I mean? Male, female, nothing. Even so, did she give you a show? Did she perform? They're talking about views, anything under 30,000 in certain platforms is just not meeting the bar. I be looking around. There ain't too many female battle rappers getting 30,000 not on the machine. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. There's not too many of them. Even in the other biggest battle leagues, the average female battle rapper is lucky to get 30,000. And if they do get over 30 on a huge platform, some of it, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to female battle rap. Maybe 15 to 20,000 of them views is by default because of the platform you on. They just gonna get it anyway because it is what it is. There's the Queen of the Rings, the Chrome 23s, the RBEs at times, depending on the size of the event, URLs, King of the Dot, GTX, sometimes the Riot, Bullpen at times. You know, you might by default get a tens of thousands of I feel like I gotta sneeze, man. It's cool in here at the crib, but it's 100 degrees outside in Atlanta. But yeah, I mean, she's averaging about 26 to 28,000 views. That's a lot to average. That's some people's highest view count in their whole career with 5 to 10 year careers. And some of these notable female battle rappers that we really like, some of them, they haven't had over 30,000 battles, 30,000 view battles more than once or twice. And we still love them. We still support them, still come out to see them when we see them on a flyer. You know what I mean? And we like them. But if you really look at, you want to go with statistics, that's not always a good measuring point to judge how good a female battle rapper is. It's a hard metric to really define. But you know, certain leagues have certain qualifications and stipulations and what have you. But I'm not even worried about that. Like I said, she's averaging close to 30,000 views per battle and has been battling less than 30 months. She's been battling 29 months and putting up this type of statistics. I mean, she's got 500,000 views. She's only been in this 29 months and has got 500,000 charted views. It's charted and she's got 500,000 views as we speak. Then I'm telling you, she got 5 battles that didn't happen yet this summer. She got 5 battles coming up this summer, and you know she's going to finish strong with a major battle for her Wody run in the fall. When I say fall, I'm talking after Labor Day, late September, you know what I mean, to the week before Christmas. She's going to have another major battle, if not multiple battles like she's about to do. She's about to go on that multiple battle run. So with that being concerned, could you imagine if we're going to prorate her battles, her views and stuff, and she's going to be in a couple major leagues too? You know what I mean? She could quite possibly, going into the fall, already have like 700,000 career views. If she gets that big hustle joint, that's 500,000 off the top. That's going to be 250,000, 500,000, depending on what platform. Someday that could be 1,000,000 view battle. Put it this way, if she is to get a hustle battle or something comparable, a name comparable to hustle on a big platform like a Chrome 23 type situation with a big name before this year is out. This would make it great for a Wody run. Her career view count might double. She might go from over 500,000 to over 1,000,000 before 2025 hits. Then it'd be undeniable. You can't talk no stuff. You got to give it up. You got to say at that point, like her or not, into what she does or not, you know what I mean? All the controversy off outside of the ring type shit pushed aside. Let's just talk about the rapping. You would have to admit any woman with 1,000,000 views in less than 3 years' time has got to be top tier. She done put in the work. You know what I mean? You see some of your favorite female battle rappers, some of the greatest of all time, got about the same amount of battles as Caution already got in her short career. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother argument right there. Like I said, she's been on all types of leagues, smaller leagues, upstart leagues, major leagues, female leagues. I mean, I don't know what more she can do for you at this point, but to continue to elevate. And like I said, if she had an opponent that you felt did better than her, she don't go run and hide somewhere or duck off, embarrassed. None of that. She knows she performed. She dusted off. She probably signed for 2 battles after that. She's already writing for the next joint or practicing what she already wrote for the next opponent. She on to the next one. That's a consummate professional. You say what you want. She, like I said, she never gave us a trash battle. It's funny when she came in the game with the name Caution, even though it's spelled different with a K, Kausion. A parallel was drawn automatically and understandably with Lady Caution. 2 well-known female battle rappers at this point in their own right, both of them. And we felt like, what are they? They had a little back and forth, respectful back and forth about if we do battle in the future, which has to happen. They both admitted. We're going to have to battle for the name, not just to be talking. You know what I mean? Back and forth. Somebody got to give up the name. I don't believe that's going to happen. Ain't nobody going to change their name this deep in the game. But, everyone would like to see a 3-round battle between the two on a big platform, hopefully. For all I know, one of them 5 battles might be that battle already. For all we know, it might be booked and we don't even know. We might not even be privy to that. I'm not privy to it. At times, I know some things, but I'm out of the loop. I don't know what Caution got planned. I just know she got 5 battles in a 69-day period. It's ridiculous. She pulled this off, man. Y'all gotta be fair. The Wody panel gotta be real fair. She pulled this off. If she does some wonders in them 5 battles and finishes off strong in the late fall before the year's over, you got to put her way up there in the Wody conversation, because I don't know no one female battle rapper started off slow the first 2 quarters of this year. The first half of this year is starting off slow. I don't know too many female battlers that got multiple battles at this point. I don't know too many got more than 2. I don't know too many that got 4 or 5 yet. You know what I mean? She's talking about doing 5 in 69 days, more than a half dozen in a year, close to anywhere from 6 to 10 within this calendar year. So, you really got to add it all up, man. And she gave you memorable moments. She even gave you a memorable moment with on RBE as a prop. You know what I mean? When Remedy Loco picked her up like a gun. Ratchet So Big bar. I mean, that was damn near viral. That was like, I was like 5 feet from it when it was happening. Happened to be taking a picture at the time. Not of her, just taking random pictures, you know what I mean? To promote and, you know how I do on the internet. I'm all over the internet with it. But it was just a lucky moment for me that I was already taking a picture, multiple pictures, when Remedy Loco picked her up in the air and aimed her at the opponent. You know what I mean? Who was it, Ines? Like she was the Ratchet. You know what I mean? Dope the way they put that together. But like I said, she even, makes moments when she's not even battling. You know what I mean? Just standing on the sidelines type thing. You know what I mean? That was big. Another memorable moment that I was very impressed with Caution, and shout out to Logi also. Both of their opponents did not show up to that same event, I believe. It was in East Atlanta Village. It was in the Village. You know what I mean? in the business district over there, and the spot was hot. It was like 100 degrees on the inside and 95 on the outside, kind of like today. But her opponent didn't show up last second day of the battle. Laji's opponent, I believe, was a no call, no show, if I'm not mistaken. They both went outside, walked around, and decided they're not coming all the way out here outside of their state and not battle on RBE. So they said they agreed to battle each other. You know what I mean? Kind of like you kind of say that's kind of how the female brick started. You know what I mean? Between those two, and they battled, and it was a good battle. It was damn near a freestyle battle. It was a one rounder, but it was a complete one rounder, and they both did good. I mean, if you look at the footage and you're not a big battle rap fan, but you just peeked at that footage, you watched it on YouTube, don't even follow battle rap real strong, especially female battle rap, you saw that, you would have thought it was a quality battle. You would have enjoyed both of them. Like, oh, shoot. And arguably, you know, Caution won that one. You know what I mean? But, yeah, they didn't even expect to battle each other. You know what I mean? End up being in the same crew damn near. You know. But like I said, you know, Caution is one of the most quality female battle rappers in today's game and had the quickest rise that I can remember. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all tell me in the chat. Y'all leave comments after I post this on YouTube after the live goes off. Maybe I'm wrong, but from where I'm seeing it, and I watch a lot of female battle rap, and I probably go to more female battle rap events than anybody in the country, hands down. Not on no bragging type stuff. I just love it. You know what I mean? I like to support it. Like to be that live reporter. Like to talk about it. Never been much of a blogger, but I'm going to do a lot more of that this year. With that being concerned, Caution, you got to call her. If you don't call her elite or goddess tier, that's fine, but you at least got to call her top tier. She up there. She in the upper echelon. You know what I mean? She in the top 20, top 15 every year. And what'd you say, Prestavio Cook Caution? Caution? You spell Caution with a C. What are you talking about? Caution? Caution with a K? Or Lady Caution? You got to be careful the way you spell it because you're talking about a whole nother person. Respectfully, one of the ones. No, but I'm saying no matter how you slice it, whether she's top 20, top 15, top 10, top 5, by the end of this year, she's like out of 200-something female battle rappers that we've seen over the last 15 years, 15, 20 years, and about 125 to 130 active ones that we've seen in the last 2 years, the ones that are actually still active and didn't quit, you got to put her in the upper echelon. She got to be in the top 10 to 15% out of them 100-something. Easily. She is like, if she's in tournaments, she's in major tournaments on Remy Ma's league. Let's call it what it is. If she's in a 16-woman tournament, you know what I mean? More than likely, she's top 25 in the world. You know what I mean? Or top 30 or top 15. She's in the top. She's in the upper echelon, period. You know what I mean? She wouldn't be getting paid for it. She wouldn't get paychecks. She would be paying to play or battling for free just for the look, just to get known. She ain't doing, you got to pay Caution. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know what she gets paid, but I got an idea what she ain't getting paid no more. Caution getting that check, man. It might not be the check that she will want to get right now, and she's on her way to that too, probably. She's really probably on her way to what she wants to make. Caution getting paid to rap. Caution ain't rapping for free. With that being said, if you're rapping and getting paid for it as a female battle rapper, I mean, you know, getting paid for it, getting flew out, as they say, and, you know what I mean, putting you up in hotels for more than one day and doing face-offs and promoing, and she's a hell of a promo. Quote, unquote, they say the promo might have got her in trouble. I don't know the ins and outs. I'm not here for the messy stuff, but I'm going to say this. She promo harder and go harder for herself, her brand, her team, the league she was with. She do everything she's supposed to do to get paid and to flourish in battle rap. With that being said, you can argue if you want, but to me, you got to call her top tier. She does everything that a female battle rapper is supposed to do to be top tier. Oh, you meant Lady Caution. Okay. Yeah. Prestavia will cook Lady Caution. Well, you know, they damn near the same crew. You know they battled already, right? And nobody cooked nobody. Some had Lady Caution. Most had Prestavia. They battled on Gates of the Garden. I was standing on the stage for that too. Respectfully, one of the ones. Respectfully, I'm on. I'm on it, man. You talking about some 2021 type ish, right? That was when we start wearing masks. Come on, that was way back, bro. That was in the middle of the pandemic that they battled. That was Prestavia's actual rookie year. I think that was like her seventh month battle, like her third or fourth battle of her career was Lady Caution. Then she went to Queen of the Ring after that. So you didn't know that, did you? I interviewed her at I Battle, and that's when she broke it out. Her and Saga broke it out right there that she was gonna be battling Lady Caution uh later on that summer at a strip club, matter of fact, in Atlanta. On Gates of the Garden. I knew it then. I went to the battle. I saw that battle. Prestavian Lady Caution already battled, man. That already happened already. But back to the issue at hand. We talking about Caution with a K right now. Shout out to my girl Lady Caution though. Always putting in work. Y'all like to see both of them battle. Yeah. Oh, you stopped watching for a while? Okay. Yeah. That was on Gates of the Garden about 3 years from this time. 3 years ago, 3 summers ago. You know what I mean? Good damn battle. It was a one rounder, but it was a good damn battle. It was one of the best battles that night. You know what I mean? With that being said, we about to close it out with this Caution blog. But y'all check it out. Those of y'all who are not fans of Caution or don't even know who she is or don't watch much female battle rap, but you're watching this blog right now. KAUSION on social media. She's known as 757 Caution. Check her out. She mostly made her bones on RBE as the top female Lady Brick. Also made her bones with Remy Ma's league Chrome 23 in her first tournament. She was the runner-up, went through all kinds of ladies, pause if necessary, and damn near won the whole tournament for $25,000 prize. You know what I mean? She got stopped at the end of the championship by C3, but had a hellified run, you know what I mean, all the way through. And still battling in other leagues, her home league, RBE, during this. You know what I mean? Battling Bonnie Godiva on her home league, spinning the block against Bonnie 6 days later in the tournament. Come on, man. Like I said, she was doing it, man. Anything that I left out about Caution, y'all gotta look it up yourself, man. Like I said, she had just off the tournament alone, the names that she faced, the run was ridiculous. The women that she took down, pause if necessary again, she the names were nice, you know what I mean? The performance from them was nice, but it was judge battles, man. She be winning judge battles, man. She be beating dudes that you like, females that you like, you know what I mean? And she's a good sport. For the most part, what I saw from her, she don't be crying and bitching if the consensus believes that she didn't win the battle clear. And as far as getting 30, I think she 30 proof. I got my own opinion on who I think might have got a gentlewoman's 30 on her, or at least a great 2-1. She's my favorite battle rapper in the world all time, who I felt I was standing behind her. So I might be biased. Even being biased, standing behind that female battle rapper that I feel as though beat Caution fair and square, you know what I mean? I still was giving up for Caution, looking on the other side. And she would have to tell you that too. Like, I was like, oh, Caution's still coming back. You can't get rid of her. You know what I mean? But even with that being said, I think Caution 30 proof. You just can't whoop Caution ass and she didn't give you a good performance back and forth. You're getting that back and forth. You know what I mean? And like I said, I feel like she's in the 90 percentile. She wins 90% of her battles or more. To me, that's what I think. You know what I mean? But great career so far. You know, like I said, in a 29-month period, she got in about 20 battles. You know what I mean? She barely ever loses. She's up to the task. She can battle 6 days apart, 5 times in 9.5 weeks, however you want to do it. You know what I mean? Book her. If you book her, you got a sure thing. You know what I mean? You got to give it up to Caution. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. Like I said, you can follow her on social media. She's a big social media. She has a big social media presence. And her footage is great, man. Just go to Verse Tracker to look up her battles. Go to YouTube to watch her battles. Enjoy. Rap Grid, if you already have Rap Grid, go into your Rap Grid history and pull up Caution, KAUSION. Watch her stuff, man. Great battle rapper. She's only going to get better. She's not on the down slope. Forget all that stuff that's going on allegedly with her league that she's still a part of. She still can get them big calls from RBE. She might not be a brick, but I feel like she's graduated from that anyway. You know what I mean? She's still going to she's getting them ARP looks anyway. She was getting that before all this went down. So I'm not going to get in all that. That's family business with them. You know what I mean? I love RBE. They treat me well. I think I treat them well. I'm not in RB. I'm not part of RBE, so it's none of my effing business. This is about Caution, what she does on stage, how she performs, how great her career has risen in a short amount of time. Shout out her and keep moving forward, Caution, and give us some great battles. That's what we look forward to. Know what I mean? Lightskin Television, you know what I mean? We out. Female battle rap movement. We here, you know what I mean? Support the ladies, man. Know what I mean? We out. Peace. Oh, wait a minute. My Cash App. Look out for brother. $ Lightskin Television 4, the number 4. $ Lightskin Television 4. Peace.